during medical school, I took a research year at MD Anderson, and there I kind of had the opportunity to do a lot of tumor immunology, microbiome work, and to me, it was an exceptional experience where I realized that I really truly want to pursue a surgeon scientist career and to truly be able to be, both at, at the bench side and at the bedside. And throughout that experience, I also learned that I'm also very passionate about medical education research and, what are the different things that we're doing for people that are coming from medical schools without a home ENT program and how we're helping them succeed in matching and, progressing to their career. And also what we're doing during residency, how are we helping between that transition for, undergraduate medical education to graduate medical education. Along those lines, what are we doing for people that are underrepresented in medicine and underrepresented in otolaryngology, which, as all of you that are applying know, it's a small field, and it's also, kind of selects for a lot of people that, are very competitive and have a lot of diverse backgrounds, and what are we doing to help them succeed? Yeah. And so I guess to kind of answer this question, currently my kind of main research goals would be, I have a few projects going on with medical education and what we're doing to kind of mitigate the potential overemphasis of the USMLE and going forward with matching of otolaryngology applicants, especially with all the changes that are happening. And as far as kind of moving forward, I do plan to do some of that kind of bench side work that I've done in my past, particularly with tumor immunology, immunotherapy, and with all the changes that have been going on recently with immunotherapy and head and neck cancer, which is definitely an interest for me and how that modulates with the microbiome. I definitely got the sense, whenever you're an applicant that has done a lot of different research projects, sometimes, the one that you want to get asked about or the one that you're really passionate about doesn't kind of make light in your interview. But what really stood out to me when I interviewed here at KU is that I felt that they really had read through my research experience, that they really tried to understand the work that I did. And I got that sense of that by very specific questions about my projects, and which I truly appreciated because these are projects I'm really passionate about, projects that, I devoted a whole year to. And from those conversations, we were able to have very fruitful, thought-provoking conversations about how these projects can be expanded, how they can help me achieve those goals there. And to me, that spoke very highly about the program when they're talking about how they can help me achieve the goals that I want for my research. It kind of shows that they're invested in their residents and trying to help them achieve their goals.
For applicants, I think it's hard to kind of, if you have a super passionate project and trying to bring that up in the interviews and things like that, I think something that can really help is kind of finding keywords or kind of skills that those projects and working on that research kind of helped you develop, and highlighting those things in your application, in your personal statement. If you have a chance, talking to letters or recommendation writers about those things to really make sure it's a constant theme in your application, and then it's more likely to come up on the trail. So, for example, something I did, a lot of research that I did here last year was centered around healthcare delivery, kind of health services, and making sure we're providing equitable care for our patients and making sure patients can kind of get access and things like that. And so that was something that I kind of maintained in my personal statement, as well as my research projects kind of showed that. And so kind of finding a buzzword that you can easily go to and kind of explain further. And that's something that I'm trying to expand on as well throughout my research time here.